It's about 6:30 in the morning, and normally I have my chickens out by now, but it's Sunday and I had to sleep in just a little bit, so just gonna let these critters out and see what happens. One day I'll get automatic doors, but you know, time and money, time and money. Good morning. Uh-oh. You have to get his girls in line first thing in the morning. I got a couple more in there somewhere. There's one. He's normally in the other hut, but he cooped up with the big ones last night. And I have one more in there somewhere. Well, I better get these other ones out because they're anxious. Well, that was quick. They all ran up in a hurry. Good morning, folks. Southern Pollock here. So now that we're all woke up for the morning and got our coffee and got a little breakfast, came out here and cleaned out some huts. And I'm gonna add another roosting rod into that hut there. Another one up a little bit higher. That way they have more roosting room as they get bigger. And eventually I'm probably gonna have to expand these huts and make them a little bigger in the first place. Because right now we're running with 18 chickens. We got the hut to the right here, to the left, and then one to the right. And man, when they get bigger, they take up a little more space. So we keep building as we go. But yeah, we got the huts cleaned out, and now we're gonna put another roosting rod in there. So it's getting kind of warm and sweating a little bit. Thought I'd take a little break and, drink some water and just, get a little rest in. You don't want to overwork yourself. I did that a month or so ago, and ended up in the hospital with a mess. Yeah, heat is no joke. So a little water, little break. And for some reason, this hen here thinks she has to lay her eggs right here in this corner. Yep, her and I think the other one's doing it. But she's kind of upset because I'm here and I'm trying to tell her, just lay your egg. Get it over with. No one cares. Get in there and lay that egg, girl. Yeah. So, yeah, she's debating. Because I'm sitting here. I guess I'm taking up her time, her space, I guess. But I like my swing right here, so she's going to learn how to share the area if that's where she wants to pop out an egg. Yeah, just take a little break. You got to do that in this heat. Man, I tell you, it gets hot in that sun, and I learned my lesson. You gotta take some breaks, drink some water, stay hydrated. Otherwise, it'll creep up on you and get you. And it ain't no fun. I tell you, it ain't no fun having extreme heat exhaustion, possible heat stroke. It ain't no joke. So if you're out there working in the hot, sunny weather, you know, take breaks and get in that shade, get in the air conditioning if you can, drink some water, maybe some electrolytes, you know. Your body will thank you. Yeah, I got little chickens running around everywhere. 14 small ones, and I got 4 adults, 3 hens and a rooster. And they're just working along here. Got me a second roosting rod up there, a little higher than the bottom one. So we'll see if they put it to use or not. All I gotta do now is freshen up some waters, and they should be good to go. Now the reasoning I do chickens is not so much for egg production. I raise the chickens mainly just for workers. And what I mean by that is to peck the ground, keep the bugs cleaned up. For some reason, every spring we have tons of ticks, and I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, this bamboo and just being in the country. So having all these chickens out here pecking helps definitely keep the ticks and the bug population down, which is very nice. Trust me, I'd rather have some chickens out here pooping in the lawn, eating some bugs. Getting a few eggs here and there is great for you know, for us, and to maybe put in the incubator so we can raise more baby chicks. Because unfortunately, you know, you got predators and stuff that eat your chickens. It happens. You get a hawk once in a while. You might get a coyote. I mean, it's going to happen. So especially with free range chickens. So the chickens like to come out here and they'll peck out back here. They'll peck all along this back side back here, keep a lot of this tick population down for me. And it does. I mean, I have big difference when you have chickens out pecking around. They can be a little bit of a nuisance sometimes, but trust me, I like to keep those ticks cleaned up and those bugs. And like I said, I get a few eggs here and there, you know, for our consumption and to incubate, you know, to make more baby chicks. And you guys just have to bank on losing a few here and there, you know, to predators and stuff. And you try to help warn off the predators. Look at all that trash down there. Golly. It's like someone might have hit it with a mower. You got to get all that crap picked up. Can't stand that. Ugh. But anyways, you know, they come out here and they peck out here too. And these smaller bunch of chickens I have, the youngsters that were incubated and hatched, they like to come out here in this field a little bit and peck around too. So, and that puts them at risk for hawks and coyotes. I had a coyote out back here that was hiding out and pecking off some of my bigger chickens. So I used to have some bigger chickens, more of the bigger chickens, but you know, the coyote started pecking them off, and finally I kind of got that nuisance out of the way. And the big chickens don't come back this far anymore as much, but the little ones are starting to come out here now into this field. And the bigger chickens, if they're not out back pecking around doing their thing, they like to go over on this side now and peck over on that side in the field. Actually, they're up there right now, the rooster and a couple of the hens. The other hen's still fighting with getting an egg out there by my swing. That's my fault because I don't have nesting boxes for them and their huts. Eventually, when I get and do a little bit bigger you know, enclosure for them, I'll get some better setup for some roosting boxes for them. But the little ones are still working their way around. You know, they're still learning the area, and they're coming way out here now in this area and pecking pretty far from the hut. And like I said, you know, helps the bugs, man. The bugs they're bad in the spring. So that's a little glimpse of the whole chicken thing here. And why I raise chickens is mainly just for, I like them. For one thing, they're really good at keeping the bug population down. I mean, they totally just wiped out the tick population in the yard and the area, which is great. And then, like I said, I get a few eggs here and there for consumption, or if I want to put some back for the incubator, I can. So, but now it's still hot outside here and where I'm at, and it's getting close to fall, and the yard and the grass is looking like crap because it's getting burnt out. And It'll be time to start doing some spring, not spring. I'm jumping ahead here. Almost time to do some fall cleanup. Fall cleanup. Fall's my favorite time, especially when the temperature goes down. It's still in the 80s and that sun's still hot. But so what we got going on here with the chickens here at the Southern Pollock's little homestead here.